it. It's going to be Inferno up first in line, and it will be GODSENT starting on the T side, mousesports on the CT side. So once again, welcome to Brass Premiere. And let's just see how this plays out. I want to be convinced by GODSENT. I want to see them, you know, prove us all wrong here. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what they'll have to do. It's going to be farlig just charging up the middle. Oh, and chisJ, this is a great crossfire. The headshots coming out, and they won't stop. ropz taking the last two. That wall. Yeah, you need smokes and you need flashbangs to try and clear it. You need to smoke out one of those corners. farlig with a pretty good kill, taking down chisJ, and suddenly it is a 2-on-3. And I mean, they don't have a lot of health left, although Frozen over here with the MP9, yeah, he's heard it. He's surely heard them running. That is a big giveaway. And they're so low on health. That MP9 might as well just be, I don't know, a FAMAS or something.
They're accelerating behind. karrigan is going to spot them, just put some shots through connection. It's so close.
Yeah.
But now you play it safe if you're mousesports. That's it. Okay, you know that they made it into construction. You know they're going to be on the B site. They might get a bomb plan out of that. But you play it safe and you keep these rifles alive if you're mousesports.
Guaranteed you, if he knew how low they were, he would have already gone for it. But I think you're absolutely right, though. I mean, they almost certainly didn't know how much damage these players had taken, so letting them have the bomb plant and try and play it safely is definitely the way to go. Because if you give up this round in your mousesports, suddenly it's a disaster. Now instead, yeah, you give them a bomb plant, but they don't have a big round loss bonus anyway, so it's going to be a bit annoying, but it won't help them that much. And that's going to be the round. They even upgrade into the AKs.
Yeah,
it's a good job.
Really solid round. Good job. Yeah, that's as good as it gets. See if karrigan.
Yeah, so far the defense from ropz over there and Bymas as well has been rock solid, and they can't break through. Now, looking a little bit more like an execute, although again, there's 3 people at the B-bomb site really early, so it will be hard to break this. All right.
Bold positioning, yeah. Bold from Chris. A little bit of an off angle standing on top like that. That the flash comes in, he eats it full face, and well, that HE might do some damage. Maden running through that molly. They're under pressure right now on the CT side, really struggling, but so far so good. karrigan is able to pick up a kill, and yeah, Frozen chiming in as well. So the rotation's coming through from the A site, and GODSENT are now on the clock.
More Molotovs in to try and catch Frozen. This is the 3rd Molotov they've used at Frozen's position, and he's still there and still doing damage. They just can't get rid of him. That's so many Molotovs for him to dodge, and he taps away.
So around they can be cooking with gas here, especially mousesports, you know, not exactly being as dominant as we expect them to be. It was looking like it was shaping up to be like a, you know, 14-1, 13-2 kind of half, and then they let it slip through their fingers, mousesports. They started making mistakes.
Look at this. Whenever you put up that smoke in a pistol round over here at B, you just can't expect for anyone to really just, you know, hold behind. Yeah, and mousesports come flying right through. They get the bomb plant. That boost is a bit late, so they've got a lot working for them right now. It's all Glocks on the T side, so they're not going to have that P250 to fight with, which we'll see if the USP's quick headshots could do it. Nice little flash chin to try and take that fight. ropz, he's actually a little bit cornered here, fighting his way out, though, in a huge fashion. And maden going to be alone 1 versus 4. And they're not even letting him step back. They're just hunting him down. Huge. Gonna get shut down. Chris right after him, and no entry here at all. That is a nice crossfire that works really well.
Nightmare fuel if you're trying to make your way up onto that A site. That crossfire is so brutal, as you said. And now with no smokes left for mousesports, well, life just got a, you know, whole lot more interesting. Emmy's rotated over as well. Clever little spot from him, trying to play the angles. Bold move, and it works for Maden. Well done. ropz is there to trade 1, takes down zehN. So it's Frozen and ropz. Just alive, kind of biding their time here for mousesports.
They don't have really that much left. Another kill or 2 would really make a big difference to mousesports in terms of not making GODSENT too excited. But it's going to be hard to come by at this point in time. Molotov jump down out of the smoke, in fact, and yeah, there's 1 grenade, another one. I don't even think that'll really help them. Oh, actually, nice kill there on STYKO. If they could somehow get maden as well inside of it, that would be massive. 14 seconds, they're going to try and swing for it, but he's going to get a nice triple in the round. Oh, and farlig have been doing pretty well right now. zehN and Emmy definitely lagging a bit behind, and STYKO, oh no! They wanted to take that fight straight up at Banana, and they're going to get absolutely wrecked. Bymas with a good double kill. They have taken a lot of damage on Chris and Bymas, so maybe there is something to be gained here. maden out there fighting back and through the smoke, and just like that, they're at a bit of a lead here. Frozen showing up. He gets the one. The MP9 will actually defeat him. And now ropz is here with a minute and 20 at farlig. He could run right back into this. Just like that, a one-on-one. What a round.
And the bomb is all the way at the bottom banana. ropz, is he ready for this?
Sure.
This is going to be the duel to end it all right here. ropz needs to predict this angle, and he needs to hit the headshot. And he does! One click gets the job done. 16-6, the final score here on map 1.
Wow.
Yeah, mousesports showing up.
Absolutely.
Tactical teams, our tactical maps in the pool that you're also happen to be good on. So everything kind of points towards mousesports having a dominant first half here, as ropz has already made his way out through main.
Yes, there's a P250. There's a Deagle picked up on karrigan. So Deagle in a pistol round on the T side. Any side, don't see that too often. Bymas with a bit of an opening, and they're clearing the back line of this A yard. And a lot of people coming in. Oh, that's a nice shot from maden. I was going to say, they're coming in slowly from PopDog. Actually, 3 of them were coming that way. And I think farlig is sneaking all the way around through T-spawn. So, yeah, maybe a bomb plant. Actually, no, he's going to come off it. I feel like almost at that point, Frozen, just keep going, even if you're probably not going to win the round. He's alone in a 1 versus 4 and isolated. He's going to get one good headshot, but then will be shut down. I don't know.
A long time is the answer. Frozen straight out through, doing what ropz did on the pistol. He's going a step further as well. That's trying to really open it up here. Nicely done. Emmy and farlig finding 2 kills early. mousesports trying to play aggressive, trying to get in GODSENT's face, and GODSENT are just standing tall. Nothing really that mousesports can hope to do here. 1v3 now, ropz in a bind.
They were trying to put on so much pressure to get out there. They just wanted to try. I mean, it makes sense because probably GODSENT wouldn't have had, you know, or maybe B play, but they're going to stick around in team main. That's interesting.
Well, what is crazy here is that this is actually really panning out well for GODSENT on what is supposed to be a heavily mousesports favorite map. Nice entry here from Bymas, but he's going to get traded. STYKO takes him. Frozen barely surviving as well, still going for this duel, and it's maden who's just chiming in 2 big kills with the AWP. Just has that superior angle. zehN catches the flank, and Frozen alone. But again, this is, mousesports are just, they're getting pummeled right now, Anders, on their map pick, and it's a map that really should have favored them.
They're doing a very, very good job, and I don't know. I mean, I think at this point in time, it's still too early to call, right? We're still sort of halfway through the first half, so I don't want to be too alarmist, but it's one of the maps still that's left that can be very CT-sided, and if there's, I would still have to say at some point, yeah, we don't know really what GODSENT are going to be doing on their T side. mousesports need more than 2 rounds, certainly, for that to even be an interesting conversation.
The fearless Dane out of the fight already.
That was that Ivy aggression I was talking about from farlig with the AWP as well, but it just doesn't pay off. Chris, again, that was his 6th kill, so it's not like Chris has been doing a lot, but that was enough. That 1 kill really makes a difference here. STYKO and zehN for Masters are left, and it's a 2-on-3. There's so much time for mousesports to mess around. Oh, he just picked up that AK-47, and that was enough for a 1-shot. If he had the FAMAS still, he probably loses that fight. Huge difference in the weaponry all of a sudden. And now a 2-on-2.
So 35 seconds left on the clock here. And the rotation is coming through towards that B site. zehN and STYKO. STYKO's going to be in connector, so he could rotate back A if they need to. And it's looking like, for now, it is going to be mousesports sneaking their way out onto the A site. And they have succeeded in dividing the defense. You want this sort of scenario right now if you're mousesports. STYKO alone here in connector. You don't want his teammate anywhere nearby. He can play this perfectly, though, as that bomb gets planted. Yep. Oh, so close. Misses the chance, STYKO. That's so unfortunate.
It felt like that was almost a bit of panic. It was like he was sort of almost shooting that as he was jumping up. So that gave away the element of surprise and didn't get any kind of a clean headshot or anything, leaving zehN in a very, very bad position. He's going to go down. Chris with a triple at the end of the half for an 8-7 finish in favor of mousesports, which I think is...
Roster just means that on the T side, it should be much more of a pug style, and mousesports should be a team of a caliber that are capable of handling this sort of thing. The chaos should not throw mousesports off their game.
No, it definitely shouldn't. Got some grenades here, deep smoke. They got a Molotov as well, and a bit of a flashbang that they already put out. So GODSENT so far so good. I mean, this is all really, really cool. Putting down the bomb almost immediately. Still got 5 members alive. Sneaking in behind. Oh, ropz with a kill. Oh, he's going to continue lining up. What a triple! absolutely surgical, and he's looking for more. Quad kill now, all of them headshots. This is impressive, and finally, they're going to be finding farlig. You wanted that to be an ace, but what an absolutely monstrous round out of ropz.
The flank perfectly timed.
Already started to rotate out. They've got 4 people soon in the A site, so the timing window here, I mean, it was about 10 seconds ago. Then they would have had basically a 5-on-2 fight. Now, it's not quite as clear. They're waiting for someone to show up, which, again, no one is. They're also being smoked off down at Ivy, as you can tell. So maybe that's what they're sort of concerned about, is those 3 people in Pop. Like, I'm actually shocked that there's still all 3 here. If grenades are thrown into Pop Dog now, it's going to hit every single one of them. So a lot of time waiting this grouped up.
It is absolutely just the waiting game now. But they've heard the system. It's time to go. STYKO's going to be trying to lead the way out here. Taking a little bit of damage to kick things off as Frozen is trying to hold, provide that hard point defense on the train itself. STYKO, though, going to trade him out. Man advantage for GODSENT now trying to move on to the site. karrigan, golden opportunity, though, to find one. And he could find another one as well. Where is that AWP? The scout catches him lined up. farlig now to 1v2.
That's a 2-for-1 scout shot. That does not happen very often. He'll continue. Triple kill with the scout and just upgrading into the AWP. That is so much return on investment if you're Chris.
Fight after fight, and it is now mousesports on match point. 15-8 the score. And, well, again, just going to be that buy. It's insane that GODSENT keep being able to get this buy out, but the double nade into main catches farlig, and he is out of the picture immediately at the beginning of the round.
Yeah, tough call, but I guess that's one way to get rid of him. Just double nade him. karrigan up here, well aware that he could be spotted if they swing out. He is going to go down, and maden will get a kill on Frozen. So something to work with here. 4 versus 3, but Chris started to come into his own. He had a very tough start to this game. Really getting that flick. He'll pick up STYKO. And yeah, Chris, oh wow, he's so fast, isn't he? Forget about the beginning of the game. Just enjoy the end of it here, as maden is going to be in a 1 versus 2. He will finally take down Chris, who did drop 3 of his teammates. And now the question is, can he find ropz? He cannot. ropz will end it with 22 kills and a victory here, knocking out GODSENT. mousesports will continue. And again, I mean, yeah, the score looked